going on, everybody? This is Digital Relaxation, and I'm back again with another episode of Relaxing Thoughts. Today, I have another guest. You like to introduce yourself?
What's up, everybody? The name's Ace. Yeah.
Nice. So, obviously, if you're not new to this, or if you are new to this, I do a one-on-one interview with multiple people. There's no gaming related and just normal life stuff. So,
Okay.
first question. How did you get into playing video games?
Well, that's a long story. I feel like it's a long story. It's not. So, I mean, obviously, a lot of people wouldn't know this, but being that me and you've like grown up together, we obviously had older brothers and stuff. So, like, my eldest brother always had pretty much all the game consoles from like Super Nintendo. Pretty sure we had 64, PS1. And I just used to watch him play and stuff like that, and then hanging out with you since young, just playing like Smash and all those different types of games. Oh man, just playing all those different types of games just always made it fun. It was at first it was just more of a fun thing, and then this actually became like a legit thing where we just be playing all the time now. It is still a social thing though. Got one. There's still somebody behind me right here. He's broken. I have no ammo, actually. Alright, now I'm good.
Yeah.
Sorry, my gun had no ammo.
It's all good. Alright. My next question is, if you could remake or bring back a game series, what game would that be, or series?
Wow. That's tough. Let me see. Gotta really think about what's not around right now. Like that. Growing up, Sonic definitely. Just a classic Sonic game that would just keep building on the story. Like Sonic Adventure, the first one.
Alright.
And then Sonic 2 to follow up. That was just everything right there. That was just classic growing up, period. I think there's another game. Oh, and then when I got to PS2, finally, I remember for Christmas, I got the PS2. I was so hyped. And then opened the rest of my gifts, and I had Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1. And growing up, obviously, everybody's like, kids our age, everybody's a huge Dragon Ball fan. So that being like one of the first games to have was just crazy. And again, to play against everybody, just trying to see who was better. That was fun.
So
you don't really do stuff like that no more.
Remake the first Budokai?
Just not just remake it, but it's just like do something in this series where it's just like, so you know how when Naruto first came out, they would do Naruto Storm 1, 2 for all those years, something like that again. Because now what they just do Xenoverse, which is a fun group game, and then Fighters was cool, but it's like it's not the same. You know what I mean? Like you look forward to that 1 year game where it's just like, you know, it's going to be a bigger roster and you want to see what they add to it and just exactly like what cool fights you can have now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool. Alright. What do you want to see from the next generation of consoles that will make you like not even if you are going to get it or not, but like will make you more excited to get it?
Crossplay. At this point, definitely crossplay.
Does it?
Honestly, that's honestly the main thing. I mean, like, what more can they really keep adding at this point? I feel like we've been needing crossplay for so long. Obviously, they're gonna keep improving on graphics and like lagging and stuff like that, like connectivity and all that. But definitely just crossplay at this point, because it's just annoying when. You know, I mean, obviously I have access to PS4 as well, but it's just annoying when some of my friends have PS4 and I'm on Xbox, and I'm predominantly on Xbox, so like not being able to play with other people, especially when they're talking such a big game, it's just like, yo, I'm better than you and this and that. I just want to play with them just to see how it really is, and it's just like, it kind of stops all of that. So that'd be cool. And even to play against PC people in some games, because some things is just a little too, they have too much of an advantage on. Little stuff like that. Yeah, if you see a select fire, let me know. And a light mag.
I ain't here to help you, my brother. Stop.
That works. And anvils. And a better shield.
But all right. So just crossplay.
I feel like that's really it. I can't really think of much else that I'd really want. Like, I just want
Interesting.
definitely crossplay in most games. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, and then I feel like they should make a lot more single player, not single player, but like strictly campaign games that have co-op in it. Because that's another big thing that like a lot of games don't have anymore, which is always like a fun part. Like that's why playing Gears of War was just so fun at the time, because they were the main ones to keep adding to co-op, or Halo. They would add to their co-op and just make you keep doing more stuff, and that just made it more fun. So hopefully they could do something with that.
True. All right. So let's say you have a friend who isn't a gamer and you want to introduce them into gaming. What is a game that you feel can be that one game?
That's tough. Well, it also always depends on the person, I feel like. It's because some people, you just got to know what appeals to like other people, I guess, in a way. I'm trying to think, because there's always a game for like everybody. Some people just like adventure games and stuff like that. I haven't really been, honestly, like as of late, since getting older, I haven't really played much games other than just regular shooters or squad games, just to play with like you guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of tough to give a good suggestion at this point in gaming, like right now. Like, I don't know, because if they're looking for something with like campaign, I feel like Gears of War, on Xbox at least, Gears of War or Halo would definitely fill that category just perfect, because it has a long campaign and the storyline's actually pretty good. I have no complaints about any of the storylines in either game. There's somebody right there on you.
Yeah. Huh?
So it just depends. That's kind of tough.
I guess to make it a bit easier, let's go with fighters, shooters, and an adventure game. You can pick one from each.
Me being who I am now, I feel like a shooter game, just because. But you talking about for like online, or is it just like a single player game?
Period.
If it's a single player game, I'm always gonna go probably adventure. Just because I want to adventure, and I like stuff that. Alright, so like for example, growing up, obviously, computers was a big thing. Like playing on a computer. At one point, it wasn't just all consoles, and then we got into RuneScape. And I always tell everybody how much I love RuneScape, bro. It's forever gonna be one of those games to me. Like I could go play RuneScape today, and it'll just always be fun to me. Just to be able to have like an adventure, just make an identity for yourself with your character and what you want to do. Like that was just always a big thing.
I feel you. All right, this is gonna be, I guess, the life section of this. All right. What is something in your life you was challenged by, like something you felt really challenged you, like the last time?
Honestly, just like my living situation, I guess. Like, when it came to like high school, had to move, and it was just like not the best circumstances, being in a very small space with 4 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then having to go to school, and I was at least 40 minutes away, probably. I see. So yeah, it was just a little tough with that, definitely. It still happens where it's like now at this point it's me trying to figure out where I want to go from here, I guess. Like it's just about finding my own path at this point. Like I know I kind of have an idea of what I'd want to do, but it's just getting there at this point. Like just making sure I take the right steps at time and everything, you know.
It's important. All right. If you can visit a point in time of the past, where would you go?
In my own life or just period?
Period.
Probably. Wow, it's tough. Say probably maybe the 90s. Honestly, I mean, I was
Sure.
born in the 90s, obviously, but like, it was still like mid, close to the end of the 90s at that point.
Yeah.
And like, just obviously, there's always like a lot of lore around the 90s and hype around the 90s because it was great. But just being able to do like all those things that you see, like, man, people be going into arcades. I only went to arcade recently, probably like 2 years ago, and I was at a barcade, and that was actually really fun. But like, just doing stuff like that, it was just a lot more like free, like a chill vibe in the 90s. You know what I mean?
Feel you.
Definitely the 90s. The 90s is cool.
Yeah, it was cool, you know. Alright.
It's cool, you know.
What is one skill you wish you can master, but you have to sacrifice another skill to do it?
And what would be the skill that I sacrificed?
That's on
Are you
you.
gonna ask that too? Okay. Honestly, I would really, really love to be able to draw.
Like, you would like to
Like-
be like a
like
master
an
at
artist.
it, though.
Yeah, like somebody who could like just draw anything, like bring stuff to life. I feel like if I had to give up a skill for that, then it's like, what skills do I even have, man? No.
Nice.
I don't know what I would give up for that though. That's tough. I mean, damn, that's pretty tough. There's somebody right here. I'd think about that one. Broke him. His teammates on me. Teammates on me. My bad. Hold on. Let's just trying to focus on killing this team real quick.
Nah, big fella, what you gonna give up? He's laggy. Yeah, you good.
His teammates right there. Bam. Oh, we came in top 4. I didn't even know that was Final 4. My bad. But oh, what did I give up for that? I don't even feel like that's something I'd want to give up though, because when I think about my personal skills, I feel like I'm very good at adapting and like just picking up on things pretty quick, I guess. I don't know if that's even a skill though. Just being a fast learner and stuff like that. I don't know. That's pretty tough, but for sure, I definitely would love to learn how to draw, bro. Like, I feel like drawing is just great. I don't know, you could do anything when you could draw. That or sing. I don't got the voice for the singing, you know. If I did, we'd be rich already. We'd be famous.
This is gonna be my last question. Would you want to pursue something bigger within the gaming world? What would that be, if so?
I mean, at one point, of course. Even still to this day, I would love to do like professional gaming, MLG. Like the fact that that's even like a job or like a career path that people could actually go down at this point. Back then, there was no such thing really. So like that's just amazing. You know what I mean? Like, especially if I get the whole squad, like we get our whole squad, and just to be able to do that with the boys, like we have our own place, we just game. That just sounds great. I don't know. That just sounds so much fun. But that's a long ways to go. Gotta get at a lot of stuff. Definitely can't be playing on Xbox because every gaming competition is pretty much on PC.
This is what happens when you're not focused.
And then that, or I'd even thought about like creating a game. That would be fun.
Be a game developer?
Yeah. But it would be like, I feel like I'd go for like the most complex type of game ever. Kind of like The Sims, and like creating like a game that you go through life, I guess. I always felt like that would be like a fun thing to do, or like that would be a fun game to play. I actually never played The Sims. Maybe I should, because I
Yeah,
know
it's
that's kind of
actually-
like
it is low-key
like
fun.
that. But like, is it something where you can interact with each other too?
They had online server for Sims Online, but I think it got like shut down a long time ago. But other than that, nah. Your best bet for something like that is Animal Crossing. I mean, there's other games
So-
online too, but like in terms of
The
like,
thing with Animal Crossing is I just didn't see myself playing it, but like watching everybody else play it, and it just seemed like I'm getting left out. It's just
bro, it's a whole
It's-
cult, bro. Gotta get in on
It's like
this.
just grab it, and I might just get it. I might just get it, just for the heck of it, just cause like sounds like a good time.
It is a good
Especially if I don't know, especially if we could all just hang out and stuff. That sounds fun. Sounds fun.
time. Yeah,
Oh, I'm just grabbing the shield. Don't die.
I don't even have a gun.
Try not to die. Okay, well then you're screwed. Yeah. Are they pushing you?
I don't know.
Let me check. They're right here. They just killed somebody else, so I'm gonna push them a little bit. I don't really. Oh, I got the robles. I got a question for you,
Okay.
if that's cool. Alright, so what's your plan? Like, what do you see? What do you plan on gaining from doing all of this? Like, creating videos and stuff like that. Is it just a hobby, or is it something you look like to gain out of? If that makes sense.
It's a hobby, but my main thing is I have, I guess, a passion for wanting to entertain the world, like whatever way possible. Whether it's through, like, I do multiple things other than just recording videos or
Yep.
gameplays. So like, whatever way possible, I can like bring my creativity to the world to entertain them. I'll do it. Just exploring like my capabilities.
Okay. And one of your own questions: if you go back in time to any specific time era, where would it be?
Okay.
1864. Emancipation Proclamation.
I mean, low-key, I am actually more interested in the 80s, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
When was that?
It's like,
Ready up. Let's get the one.
I feel like it's the origins of what's usually been, like, it's the foundation of what being, like, always replicated from to 90s to the now. It's like, it will always somehow come back in a way. It's like, even from the
Yeah.
music, like when people be like, oh man, you're like, I don't want to hear that club stuff, I want to hear that real raw. But I'm like, but the 80s music was originally that. It's just that, yeah, the lyrics was different, but the overall point of the music was it was a party thing.
Exactly what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how, like, in life everything's literally, honestly, it's all a cycle, bro.
Yeah.
It's really just all a cycle. Like, everything that was cool back then is cool now, and it's just crazy. Like, even still to this day, like, watching life is just a cycle, bro. Like, so watching my brother with his son is just crazy, because
Yeah.
like, growing up, they always said that my brother was always like close to my dad. Like, he always went everywhere with my dad. He wanted to do everything with my dad, just be just like his dad. And now with my nephew, he just always follows my dad, copies everything my dad does, always wants to be like my dad. So I'm just like,
That's it.
so we're just laughing like, yo, this is crazy. Like, life really just repeats itself. It's just pretty crazy.
Amazing stuff.
That's cool. That's cool. And when it comes to gaming, what you got? Any bigger aspirations?
I mean, I would love to try doing like tournament things. Like, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
What you call it? Wow, they pick up a single thing. Okay.
I'm downstairs.
Designing
somebody's on me? No,
or developing the game somehow. Like, I don't like. Oh wow. I don't care about if I'm doing like the most, like even if I'm just doing like the smallest part. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah, like I don't personally like the idea of doing things on your own. So I always like, if I get a team of people that's willing to do things that I want to do and like see the same vision I see it, then yeah, like if I want to do the podcast, that's why I found someone else. I could have did a solo podcast, but I found someone else. If I want to do music, I try to put other people in my music. If I want to record videos, like doing this, I try to find other people so I could put them into it. Just,
I get you.
yeah.
It's just all about networking at this point.
Basically.
Honestly. Just building a big old network and just going from there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's cool. Then I did have one more question. So, I know you have like your gaming podcast, and everybody should definitely go check that out. But aside from that, what else do you plan on doing?
I mean, this. I want to do more of this, of course. Just finding more people to talk to. I'm planning on doing. I want to do another series, a gaming series that's in the works. So I'm not gonna really talk about that. Hopefully, it comes to fruition.
Will I be a part of this?
Yeah. I mean, me and you talked about doing something. I wanted you to start something, but it's on your time. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, no, it's life, my brother, life. But soon.
Yeah, so till then, I personally don't. Like, I'm cool with the podcast right now. Just getting that started.
Just a little start, yeah.
Yeah,
It's good to start.
Yeah, I'm not trying to keep doing 10 things at the same time. Like, I'm cool with doing the podcast,
Yeah,
this,
definitely.
and some gaming stuff here and there. And that's about it for
Definitely.
now.
Don't want to burn yourself out at all. That's not gonna be no
Yeah.
good. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much think that's it. Aside from this one that we're definitely about to get right now. 'Cause not trying to be losing anymore.
Yes, man. You don't understand the concept of this. The point is to strike guy.
See, originally we were supposed to be playing zombies. But he said I wouldn't be able to focus and play, so
Yeah, I mean, you've been proving that. We don't know.
we came in fourth. I just didn't know we was in fourth, or I would have played a little harder, you know. But
Because you was a cousin.
No.
Yeah. My point exactly.
I was expecting you to be asking me some complicated questions like that.
I don't know. You must have been watching the show. Trying to go in. But, I mean, yeah. Guess till then, this has been another episode of Relaxing Thoughts. My guest Ace.
Thank you, everybody. Enjoy, subscribe, like,
Yes.
all the good stuff.
All
Give my friend all the support.
And yeah, see you guys next time around. We're gonna see if we can get this victory for him so he won't be crying.
This victory is for you
You,
and all the
specific
millions
you that's
watching. You got shield? She's fine though. Oh boy! Let's go! We got the I ain't balling. I'm out of dodge, but we still got the dub. That's great.
You are the Apex champions.
That's what that matters. Yo, good clutch, good shit.